Center in Los Angeles. This is Kcal 9 News at 4.
Well, now at 4:30, that is not your captain speaking. Passengers react to some unusual sounds over the intercom aboard a flight out of LAX. Well, travelers are used to hearing the sounds of maybe crying babies or other noises aboard airplanes. But what about unusual groaning-like sounds over the intercom? That's exactly what happened to one plane load of passengers that were traveling. Passenger recorded on his cell phone.
So, Leslie, the viral video has been viewed more than 2 million times on social media. And the sounds recorded are really hard to make out. In fact, take a listen for yourself.
Emerson Collins recorded a series of odd noises on an American Airlines flight earlier this month as he traveled from LAX to Dallas for a writers' festival.
Someone on this flight seems to have broken into the intercom system.
The actor-producer says the noises went over the PA system several times before takeoff, and they continued for about 30 minutes in flight.
At the beginning, it sounded like maybe gastrointestinal distress, then like sort of moany, and then sort of vomity.
American Airlines sent a statement that read in part, our maintenance team thoroughly inspected the aircraft and the PA system and determined the sounds were caused by a mechanical issue.
What do you make of what they have to say?
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Ross Amer is a retired airline pilot.
But this was not a malfunction from what you and I heard. I would call that a malfeasance. Someone hacked into.
The thing to do is try and mitigate that.
During the flight, the pilot got on the PA to reassure passengers.
The fact that the pilot announced quickly that there was no danger from whatever was happening, that all of the flight systems were fine. I lived overseas in high school. I've traveled significantly. I trust our airline industry safety standards. So I wasn't worried.
If someone can hack into the PA system, could they potentially hack into the controls?
It is possible, yeah, if someone can do this, although not probable.
Amer says the cockpit has the ability to override the PA system. As for Collins, he's surprised his video has gone viral.
I do think their explanation logically makes sense. It is a closed system from what I understand, but it's certainly an interesting investigation.
American Airlines says that the PA systems on board its aircraft are hardwired and they cannot be accessed remotely. We're live at LAX. Jeff Nguyen, Kcal 9 News.
What an interesting experience. Thanks, Jeff. Well, gas prices are on the rise again. While you were sleeping, gas in LA County went up another 4 cents for its 24th consecutive increase. It makes the average price for a gallon of regular unleaded $5.84. Just under that, $5.83 in Orange County. Ventura County now up to $5.78 and the IE at $5.71. Well, prices have been rising for more than 3 weeks straight.